Now, once again, an exciting stylistic matchup here. A kickboxer versus a wushu fighter. Jason, you have fought these kind of fights before. You have fought these kind of stylistic matchups before. What do you think needs to happen here?
Well, I think that each fighter needs to follow their own game plan, stick to the game plan, and figure out what they think is best in the situation. I feel right now, for our main man Sachin, he wants to take the fight to the ground. And Ravinder, who stepped in his last minute, thank God he stepped in. He wants to keep the fight standing and keep his distance and not get taken down by Sachin and getting tapped out or TKO'd.
I would say that this bout has one of the highest chances of staying on the feet, because
Really?
Sachin comes from a very good kickboxing pedigree. Before he started competing in MMA, he was a
Saying that this
multiple-time
fight nearly
national
went to the ground
kickboxing
there.
champion.
Oh, a wonderful head kick.
Just look at that hip twist and the twist of the knee before that roundhouse kick hit the head.
I knew you'd like that. You're kick butting backs round.
Absolute super kick.
Both the fighters have a relatively wider stance here.
Do you think that flipping that hip over, keep the wide stance, is that why they're doing that?
Well, the wushu guys, they throw their kicks differently. The Muay Thai guys, I mean, Jason, you know that you've been trained in Thailand, so you know that the twist of the hips and the Muay Thai stance is totally different.
Yep.
But one of the things with the wushu guys is they will have their feet a little bit apart.
Okay.
They'll have their right
Ooh,
foot.
nice.
Talk about that spinning back kick,
Yeah,
Jason. I
very
told you,
nice.
kickboxing
Landed.
champion, man.
Landed nice. That's one of your signature moves, right?
One of them. One of them.
One of the many.
Well, Akhilesh, you should just know that behind the mics just now, there's a little bit of controversy between Jason and me right now. As Jason said, I don't like that restart rule. I don't like that restart position.
Okay, I say I disagree with one thing. Everything else made sense. But yeah, there's gonna be haters everywhere.
But
and every time new.
you're Jason
Oh,
Solomon.
a wonderful
You
inside
have
leg
to not
kick
like
there.
something.
Wonderful inside leg kick
I
by
mean, if I was in
Raghavendra.
that position, I would not want to be restarted. I wouldn't want my same position back. That's just me.
Raghavendra going for
But
combination.
yeah, you're right. These guys are staying on their feet longer than expected. I was thinking Sachin would want to take it down to the ground and maintain that dominant position.
Well, one of the things that really impressed me was even though Raghavendra did not make weight, the whole situation of him coming in last minute, him flying in really late,
Right.
he was actually here the night of the weigh-in. So,
Crazy.
arrived in, just had 2 hours to cut weight. He was able to cut just about 2 kilos. But whatever the case was, we told Sachin,
A good knee.
you have the choice if you want to fight or not. Sachin
Right.
said, I'm going to fight him
So
anyways.
he's a gamer, and it's good to have that. A lot of fighters are too picky sometimes. A weight of 1 kilo, 2 kilos, it really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Tell me something, Jason. You trained with Sachin for many months at the Nasik camp some years ago. Do you have a little bit of input on what kind of fighter he is?
Well, I remember he was really good on his feet, and I think that he's going to showcase that talent right now. I thought he would have learned some jiu-jitsu along the way. He's been in the game for like 5-6 years now, but I've yet to see him take the fight to the ground and show that jiu-jitsu. I'm waiting for some of that. Oh,
Both the fighters reset for a minute. Oh, was that a knee to the head?
it looked
nearly
like
it was a knee
but
to the
I think
head.
he missed. I think he missed. Nice leg kick.
Well, I think there's quite a possibility that Sachin understands what the fans want. And so he's decided to engage and just, stand and trade.
They do have a nice clinch here. Both fighters using that Muay Thai knee. Sachin has almost a plum, trying to maintain that head control. Ooh, they break.
Good break there. Good break by Raghavendra.
But we actually have not just 2 but 3 strikers in there, because that referee Ranjit was a multiple-time Muay Thai national champion from Calicut, Kerala.
He trained with us in Nasik back in the day.
I
Sachin
remember
is
that.
cocking his
A
right
lot of
fist.
the old guys.
Sachin just threw that Superman punch, so I know he wants to throw that big punch. But Raghavendra, he's legit. I'm just worried about that left kick to the groin or the right kick to the head in the case that Sachin drops down.
Yep, both these fighters using their distance now, using their leg kicks, both going leg kick for leg kick, maintaining their distance. Both fighters stayed on the outside, trying to re-gauge their distance and timing.
So tell me this, Jason. If, for example, Raghavendra, who has come in on short notice, manages... Oh, before saying that, all right, that was a clean separation.
Ooh.
If Raghavendra manages to pick up a win in this fight, what will that do to his career? I mean, to his psychology.
Well, he hasn't fought in a while, and a win is good for anybody. It makes anybody feel great. Everyone loves a winner.
Coming on a short notice, especially against Sachin.
Now, that would be a big upset if he could do that. That'd be great.
Well, he took the fight on short notice. He knew who he was fighting, so I'm sure there was some element of confidence.
Oh,
Sachin
and
rushed
they
in.
fall. They
Sachin
slip
rushed
to the
in. Now
ground.
the fight goes to the ground.
Yep, a little bit of a slip there. Let's
Last
see what
10
they
seconds.
do.
Too little,
of the
too
first
late.
round.
Yep, unfortunately, we only have 10 seconds left in the round, but good fight so far. Both guys pushing the pace. Working on to the second round.
That
Good
was
stop.
that was quite interesting. Tell me, Jason, who do you think won that round, though?
I don't like to call rounds, man. It's too difficult. Referees see different things than I see. I'm looking
Both
for
the
different
fighters,
things.
both the
Referee-
fighters had their moments in that first round.
I mean, Dan, how do you call a round? Do you really call a round? Do you like calling rounds?
I hate to call rounds, but I
Yeah.
think I could call this one. I would see this one going 10-9 favoring Raghavendra.
Favoring who?
Raghavendra.
Really?
Raghavendra.
So I see it differently. Come
Wow.
on, I saw it differently. How do you see it?
Yeah, I saw that differently as well. I thought Sachin won that first round there.
You
Look
saw him
to
win
me.
that first round. Well, we got 2 judges for Sachin and 1 judge for Raghavendra. This is going to be a split decision for this first round from the commentary box.
Yes, from our side, yes, a split decision. But it doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what the judges say. We got some celebrities in the house tonight. The beautiful ring girls representing Matrix Fight Night, round number 2. Loving the action here.
I actually heard one of the fans shout out in the round before this, "Don't start the round until the ring girl finishes the circle."
Well, you gotta love the ring girls. What's a fight without a beautiful girl? That's what
You're all
drives us.
set with the second round here.
You would know better, Jason.
No comment. Let's go. Round number 2. The action begins. Matrix Fight Night. Both these fighters taking their time, maintaining their distance. Both playing a striking game, as you said. I was expecting Sachin to take it to the ground. No avail.
I'm seeing Sachin throwing a lot of shots, but I'm seeing Raghavendra timing his shots well. He's waiting for those couple of shots to land on the head or body.
Sachin seems hesitant, though. He seems hesitant to pull the trigger there.
Well, because he knows the opponent. He's got a lot of respect for his opponent, Ravinder. He's a very well-known striker. Top level.
Oh,
Wushu
that
fighter.
was a haymaker. He missed. He missed with that.
Yeah,
Did not
Sachin-
gauge his distance
Ooh,
properly.
Nice knee.
Knees in the clinch. Oh, a
to
knee
the
to the
head.
head by Raghavendra. Wonderful.
Oh, he goes for the headlock, trying to get the. No, they break.
Raghavendra should have pushed the pace, don't you think, over there?
Well,
With
you
that
could-
clean separation.
I don't think he's very confident getting too close, and I think Sachin's trying to close the gap, but he's just throwing those wild haymakers to close that gap.
But
Not really
Raghavendra,
doing much.
Raghavendra knows for sure that there is some element of well-rounded MMA from Sachin, but unfortunately it seems that Sachin's not able to time his shots or his range well enough.
He respects the striking of Rupinder, therefore he's hesitant to come in like that. He's just rushing in with a big haymaker, trying to distract him with that haymaker.
The action has stalled there for a brief moment. Both the fighters still trying to analyze each other's movements, just trying to gauge what the opponent's next step is going to be, saying that Sachin once again rushes in.
Yeah, these guys have to be careful rushing in like that. They're going to split their heads open, like head-to-head. That look kind of dangerous to me. Neither fighter really confident on about closing the gap. And when they do get there, they really don't know what to do. Nice
Oh,
knee.
nice knee to the gut.
Right there, another nice
Once again.
knee. Great Muay Thai shown here by Sachin.
If Sachin would work on that clinch a little more, he could actually time that knee to the body well enough. But because he's staying in the wushu side-to-side position, he's not able to land that knee to the center.
Right, if he just squares up his stance instead of standing so sideways, a bladed stance. Yep.
So that's a typical wushu style.
Sure.
And although Sachin did a lot of kickboxing, he also did some wushu. So that position is familiar.
Sachin once again with that level change.
Nice knee.
Turns the pressure,
Both
but
knees.
Raghavendra trying to land some knees there in the clinch.
Both exchange knees. Another nice knee. Referee right on the action. Both guys keeping their distance, controlling the hip to see if there's a hand on the inside to stop that knee from coming up.
Guys, are we on round number 3 or round number 4?
Round number
This
2.
is number 2 right now.
Oh, I mean bout number 3 or bout number 4?
Bout
This
4.
is happening number 4.
So we're
We're number 4 right now.
already halfway for the card.
Yep, we're almost done here. We're past the halfway point.
Yeah,
actually.
we just passed the halfway
Is
point.
any
now.
bout that you're looking forward to, Jason?
I'm looking forward to the last 2, Seth and Sandeep. These are guys are heavy hitters. I feel that these 2 fighters are gonna push the pace. The fights before these were a little bit slow. I hope the next 2 coming through are not as slow. I hope they push the pace
Did you
a little
think
bit
the
more.
Amit fight was slow?
Okay, that wasn't that slow, but yeah, okay. This fight's slow.
What about you, Akhilesh?
The last fight. I'm looking forward to how Sandeep is coming down 2 weight classes. That's not just one. He used to fight in light heavyweight, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he's cut a lot of weight.
He's cut a lot of weight to come down to welterweight.
But all the guys fighting at the Matrix Fight gym here in Bombay are all looking in fantastic shape. They're training with Tiger Shroff.
Once again, rushing in. Sachin needs to be very careful when he rushes in head first like that.
Yeah, no setup whatsoever to that attempt to have a takedown. He just rushes straight in.
He was holding Raghavendra's tights, and the referee was right on top of that to ensure that didn't happen.
A quick slap on the wrist from the referee.
Oh, a nice
head kick.
Nice head kick by Raghavendra, but Sachin had it scouted.
He goes for the head kick, and Sachin tries to slip and slips the wrong way and almost gets knocked out.
I told you guys, I think you both are watching a totally different fight, and I'm watching a totally different fight.
Absolutely. Everyone. That's why I said I don't like calling fight, because everyone's perception is different. Everyone sees it a different way.
Oh, Raghavendra rushes in.
Raghavendra is pushing the pace. Sachin's trying his best to try and get that shot, but the problem with Sachin is he's stepping in with his head first. That's where the problem is.
The referee has called for a timeout. I think
it's a groin shot. Looks like a groin shot. It could be a slight groin shot. We're going to check the replay and see exactly why the ref has stopped this fight. It looks like
Raghavendra looks very uncomfortable. He's holding his groin. Must have been a groin shot.
We're waiting for the replay now.
Sachin slipped there. Raghavendra rushed in. Went for a clinch. Was that a punch? Was that a punch to the groin? Was that what happened?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh,
that was the knee to the groin.
Yeah, it looked like a knee to the groin, and then he tapped. I don't know. Ref stops the fight. Star-studded event here. We got some Bollywood celebrities in the house. Sachin taking his time. Let's see what the ref's going to do, how much time. Normally when you get a groin shot, you get a full 5 minutes.
I think we're going to get another replay, another shot from a different angle. Oh, that was a groin shot. That was right to the groin. Knee to the groin.
Right on the family jewels. So he gets a full 5 minutes recovered. Now this is one of the only penalties or fouls where the fighter decides when he's ready. Otherwise, any other foul is up to the referee to decide when the fight continues.
Even after the 5 minutes, if the fighter thinks that he's not ready, then that could lead to a disqualification.
Yes.
For Sachin.
Yeah. If he's not ready to continue after 5 minutes, then it's a DQ or no contest.
You gentlemen have been doing your homework.
Yeah, well, there was a very important rules meeting we all had to attend yesterday. Someone made sure I was there on time. I missed
but the
one
fight
flight,
started once again. Raghavendra is all ready to go, but we are just 15 seconds away from the end of round number 2.
Oh, out of nowhere, Sachin's throwing those strikes. He needs to improve that distance, get a little bit closer, then throw that strike.
So you guys still see Sachin win that
Once
round.
again, Sachin just coming in head first without any form of setup.
Big punch. Another knee.
Late
a
knee,
knee after the end of round number 2, but
natural
there's
reaction.
no bad blood. Both the fighters are going back to their corners.
Sachin doesn't know where he's going. He's at the wrong corner. Interesting fight. Let's look at the replay.
Look at that haymaker though. He has no setup. He's just going for those wild haymakers.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job with the knees. Nice setup, nice combo. Ducks under, gets the clinch. Both fighters try another knee by Sachin. He's doing really well with those knees in the clinch position. But a return by Rapundra. Throws the combos.
So every time I see them in that wushu side stance, they seem to have their left hand in the underhooks, and the right hand is actually blocking the right leg. So I think that's the reason why that knee is being thrown at that awkward angle and having the chance of hitting the groin.
We have Krishna Shroff in attendance.
Alrighty guys, round number 3 is about to start. We got the beautiful ring girl just getting out there. We got the Bollywood celebrities here enjoying the fights ringside here with me. I've got Daniel Isaac.
So let's make this a little controversial.
Okay, let's
Both
do
of you.
Let's do it. I love controversy.
Before going into the round number 3, who do you think is leading on the scorecards? Jason, you first.
Right now, in my opinion, it's Sachin winning the game.
Sachin. And Dan? I'm pretty sure.
I still see Raghavendra winning the fight.
It's Raghavendra. So let's see what...